Welcome back to another episode of CouchTales with Shirls, the show where we share a story to tell a tale. Today we are joined by the Blaauw couple who won the Bruidspaar van Republikein 2025. So kom ons gaan luister bietjie vir hulle. Thank you, the Blaauw family, guys. They have joined me today. I think you guys are the first couple I'm interviewing on CouchTales.
Wow, it's an honor.
It's an honor. Can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
So my name is Edwin Blaauw, and
And I'm Zenea Blaauw.
Thank you for coming to CouchTales. It is such an honor to have you here. I want the audience to meet you and then to get to know who these Bruidspaar is. Wat met die titel gewen het van die Republikein Kompetisie in. Nee. Okay, can you please tell me, or should I say the audience, how you guys met? Before the whole getting married situation.
on second name English.
It's not a problem. Not a problem.
I think we first met. But we met at church. What I always tell the story that when after we started to talk, say that she heard a voice that told her that I am her husband, and daar was nog nadat ons nou in die conversations nou aangegaan het en mekaar leer ken het en op 'n youth conference trip het ek en sy to my eerste my move and I asked her just to go offline because she was online on WhatsApp, so I just asked her to go offline. And that's really how we met, where we started in a nutshell.
Yeah. How do you guys view love as a Christian couple?
Okay, so how we view love, it's not really an emotion, but it's more about an act. What you do for your partner, how you love your partner, because it's not just an emotion, because emotions fluctuate. Today you can love someone, the next day you can unlove them. Today you can like someone, the next day you will dislike someone. But love is more of an action. So it's being patient, it's being good, it's being kind, it's being selfless, it's doing. Love is it's a verb.
Yeah, they say love is a verb, a doing word. Yeah. How do you keep Christ at the center of your marriage? Now we're not talking anymore about a relationship. Now you guys understand marriage, couple, marriage.
I think from our side, it happens with individual relationship that we have with Christ. So my relationship with Christ as an individual and her relationship with Christ as an individual, that really brings the love that she receives from him and that I receive from him into the marriage. So now I can really exercise the instructions that he gives me, the guidance that he gives me. I can exercise it in marriage, and likewise she can do the same. So I think keeping Christ at the center of our marriage. Marriage is a covenant that we really decided to live with one another. And what's important for us is the individual relationship that each one has.
Oh, this is so beautiful. What's something you've learned about each other since getting married that you didn't expect?
He can actually cook.
Oh, nice! That's a bonus for you.
Yeah. He always told me he can't cook. And this one day he decided, no, let me cook. And when he cooked, it's not just the smell, but it was delicious. I was so shocked.
But I'm not cutting you. Can I tell you a secret? Being married to men can cook. They're better cooks than us.
He just does it. Like, he can just throw anything together and then it just tastes nice.
Oh, wow.
So he can cook.
They can.
I think that on that specific day, I think that was the first day that I cooked. It was on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
and
Sweet.
this year. So I asked my colleagues, what can I do? Because I don't want to go buy food. So what can I do? What recipe can I cook? And they told me, no, you can try this.
Yeah.
And I went to buy the ingredients and I made a dinner for us. And
Sweet.
it was surprisingly tasted. It was a pasta carbonara.
Wow.
Yeah, so
You also remember the name?
It was indeed special, hey?
yeah, it was.
It was special.
So one thing that I have seen about her, what's the question? Discovered, yeah,
Discovered, yeah.
is that she say dat ding waar sy dat ons seker so stil sit dan sal sy seker nou kom bys toe gaan en al ons is rustig en dan sal sy seker opstaan om net 'n koppie eten of spoon. Later sien jy sy gaan kamer toe en dan gaan begin sy net skoon. En sy is soos 'n muurtjie wat she's just busy.
She's a busybody.
She's just busy everywhere. And I did not expect that. I thought, no, as ons rustig is, dan is ons rustig. And she, when her mind decides, okay, I want to do this, then
She goes
there's
for it.
nobody who can stop her.
Oh, that is so
I
sweet.
did not expect that.
What does serving each other in love look like in your daily life?
So we have a thing that even when I want something, not to place it as a demand,
Yeah.
we use baby voices.
Oh.
We want to ask something.
You're so cute.
we use
I'm telling you, I'm married for years, ne? And I think by God's grace we'll turn 14 in our marriage this year. Yeah, by God's grace. And now you guys are taking me back to my days.
Yeah.
When we were young and freshly married and all lives having puppy stuff. But anyhow, carry on.
So it really shifts the whole atmosphere of your request when you do it in a loving manner.
Yes.
And for example, if she tells me to rub her hair because she loves that, to be pampered, then she would ask me that in a baby voice.
Aww.
And for me, it would not seem as if she's demanding it.
Yeah.
It would seem as if she wants my love pampered through or shaped through my hands or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted to add something?
Well, I think that basically covers it because that's how we both serve each other on a daily. It's just how, not just what you ask, but how you ask something, and still serving regardless of how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you solve conflict based on your faith?
So, back to the baby voice. We've come to realize that sometimes resolving conflict, it's like I just said, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it.
Yes.
And then sometimes certain issues, because we are like followers of Christ and it's like our marriage is Christian based, sometimes certain conflicts don't have to be resolved between us. I just go to Holy Spirit. I just go to God and I tell God, you know what, this is your son.
Yeah.
And I'm very upset about this and this issue. And I don't want to talk about it because I don't want us to fight now. So please help me on how to handle the situation. The next day or in the same day, he will just come up to me randomly and then he'll be like, you know what, I think I have this issue.
Yeah.
And I do this and this and this and I think it might upset you. I'm not even joking. It's not a lie. He does it and then the exact issue that I was struggling with, he will address it to me. And that's how our faith basically helps us resolve conflict. And also using the baby voice.
What's your one prayer that you have for your marriage moving forward?
I think one prayer that we have for our marriage is really to live out that Christ's love. Showing the world that's full of hate, that's full of fake love, that's full of pretense, that God models a marriage in a more, or God honors marriage more than we do.
Yeah.
God favors marriage or chooses marriage more than we do, and that's why we answer the question of Christ-centeredness
Yes.
in our marriage. It that to show the world that there can be a healthy love.
Yeah.
To show the world that there can be a healthy marriage.
Yeah. Especially,
yeah.
sorry, now that you speak of healthy love, now that you guys are also young and freshly married. Yeah, because nowadays people out there doesn't really regard marriage as important, but it's actually one of God's covenants, basically. Yeah.
So God started this whole thing with a marriage. Made the man, and through before he really talks or impacts a nation, he starts with a family, with a husband and wife. So for us, it's to show Christ's love to the world.
Yeah.
Or for Christ to show His love through us to the world.
And you guys recently participated in Bruidspaar.
Bruidspaar
family.
Yeah.
Republikein.
Yes.
And you guys won!
Surprisingly.
How amazing is that?
It was a surprise to both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you enjoy the competition? What were the challenges? How was the competition for you guys?
The competition was a good experience.
Okay.
The challenging part was having to prepare for the questions that had to do with you need to know famous quotes or iconic quotes from romantic movies.
Oh.
So I'm a hopeless romantic. Edwin, on the other hand, loves Marvel and sci-fi movies. So I had to prepare. And we didn't have time to watch all the movies because we had to go from Titanic to Me Before You to all these things that
Do you have a quote that you remember by the, for instance?
What's the movie?
If souls were made,
whatever souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Of Pride and Prejudice. And then also from the Notebook, if you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Cute.
So that was the challenge.
The challenge was originally with me. Having to learn all of these quotes in such a short period of time. So I think if there was answers that needed to be given, then I would just look at her.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
And she will help you out. But that's what marriage is basically about. It's partnership. It's teamwork.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the fun part of it. You guys work together to achieve a certain goal.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I noticed, or I recently saw that you also had a charity that you had to choose.
Yes.
And which was that charity and why?
So basically, one of the big sponsors of, before we get to the choosing the charity, one of the biggest sponsors were Namdia.
Okay.
So they gave us a gift as a bridal couple. They gave us a $5,000 Namibian voucher or gift voucher to Marwa Mall, and then separately they gave us a $10,000 Namibian gift, not voucher to us specifically, but they said to any charity of our choice.
Yes.
And we chose Ruach Elohim Foundation.
Okay.
It's the anti-baby dumping, anti-abortion foundation here in Swakopmund. And the reason why we chose them, and this is something we completely always stand on and we always come back to, it's the values that they stand on are the values that align with our values as well, as followers of Christ. So they are for the boy, the girl child, the boy child, giving them a second chance that they would not have had any otherwise. So the values of uplifting and protecting the child are the same values that we also stand for.
Wow, this is beautiful. It's so touching at the same time. What is, like we said earlier on about young people out there, whether they are Christians or not, the ones dating and not, or soon to be dating, what is the one advice you guys would want to give them?
I think I can give to the men and they can give to the ladies. So one thing that I really would advise young men that really want to get married and live a happy marriage is really to seek Christ. Don't seek the man behind the pulpit, but seek the man who is above the clouds. So it really comes to the point whereby you have to nurture your relationship with Christ. If you are an unbeliever, then try to seek Him.
Yes.
So if you don't believe in Christ, if you don't believe really in religion, if we can put it that way, then I think I would encourage to seek Christ, not religion. Because there's nobody that can really help with this marriage thing. If apart from the one who initiated it or implemented it. So there's really no best advisor, counselor, therapist, mentor that can help you to be the man that you are supposed to be in a marriage, if not Christ. That's why I leave them with a scripture that says that men love your wives as Christ loved the church, and He gave up Himself, His own life for His wife. So if you can't do that, then it means that you have to first go to Christ to understand how He laid down His life for the church.
Sure.
So that's my message to the young men.
It's a beautiful, powerful message. Yeah.
Mine is going to be short and sweet.
It's fine.
So, for the ladies, learn to be your own sunshine before you look for sunshine in a partner. Meaning that if you are your own sunshine, that person's sunshine just basically add to yours. I saw this with a sermon with Pastor Miles Monroe. So be your own sunshine so that if that person goes away, you still remain intact. Obviously having God at the center as your source of sunshine firstly, but be your own sunshine. Don't find your joy or happiness in a partner, but let God be the one to sustain you and first love you before you have to choose someone else.
Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you so much for being here. I've learned.
We feel honored. We really feel honored for inviting us, for having us.
Oh, this was nice. This was fun. Even the opera yeah. Did you know what before you guys go, I have something for you. I wanted to buy flowers, okay? But then I went into this other shop again and then I got this.
No!
And this is so sweet. It says 88 great conversation starters for husbands and wives. And if you could just read a bit here. Enhance your relationship with your spouse with these 88 conversation starters for husbands and wives. A great resource to create intimacy and build a strong marriage. Get the conversation flowing and learn more about your partner's hopes, worries, dreams, and joys with this fun resource. So this is my gift to you guys. It's like a token of appreciation, for being here. I feel really honored. So this is for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe, share, and like. God bless.